Good morning, noon, everybody out there in TV land. It is your girl coming and returning from the abyss to do comms with the greatest Sith Lord that ever did Sith. Icaros, hermana, ¿qué tal, mi amor?
Ay, tan linda la Crisa como siempre. I am doing so well here. It's good to see you here too. I'm really happy that the circumstances, allowed you to join me like in this lovely Saturday morning before Mother's Day. So we are going to be commentating the matchup in between like these two first runners that I had the honor and the pleasure to see them grow, like to become like these incredible random runners. ShyGuy, like I know that he started like being part of the community like maybe like a year and a half ago, and Sigil is joining us this year. So both of them got like in their first tournament this year, and it's pretty much looking amazing for them. Like ShyGuy with a 6-2. Oh no, hold up, sorry, I got my numbers wrong. I know that Sigil has a 5-3. Yes, yeah, 5-3, and ShyGuy has a 6-2. Yeah, I was correct. So, because of the pairings of the Swiss format, Sigil was like the one left that had to go up, like to meet up one of the 6-2 gang group. So right now, well, I think you might actually let the runners go. Krista, you're gatekeeping?
Oh, I'm gatekeeping? Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's me gatekeep. I thought, usually Diesel just kicks me out. He's like, get out of here. Get out of my steakhouse. So, and then I'm like, but it's cold outside.
It's okay.
Listen, Diesel, I did not know. You normally punt me across 50 yards for a field goal. So, I'm not used to being the one to release the Kraken, okay? But
yeah, go ahead, yeah.
No, I was going to say, we have to make sure we wish all the mothers out there in TV land and the mothers of our runners and those in chat a very happy Mother's Day on behalf of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer community and SpeedGaming, Icaros.
Indeed. And also like some of our fellow like community members are also like mothers too. So it's really amazing, like how big like the community has become now. So yeah, really happy day for you all. So which world do you think we're starting on? Like because we're about to see it now, and it's World 5 with 2 mandatory forts.
So we're starting right out the gate with Bootleg Fort. Yeah, the World 1 Fort. And chat, this is your time to guess who rolled this seed. Is it me, the baby seed extraordinaire? Or is it Icaros? Stay tuned, everyone. And your guesses will earn you a can of Diddly Squad. But it is going to be a very good can of Diddly Squad. So, Icaros, they're saying you rolled this so far.
I'm glad.
Yeah, just continue. If it's 7F2, I'll die laughing. No, we start off with Air Force.
Honestly, I was very impressed about like this 1F start right off the gate, because you saw a lock like on the screen, and you're not kind of used to see like this blue fort actually building out a bridge. So it's really it's one of those weird scenarios that maybe like there's a triple forter actually going on, and the blue fort won't open up what it would be like the blue lock. So, or who knows, like maybe the city's broken and we actually have to play like to reseed, because this might not be the answer. But both of our runners actually made it safely to the boom boom fight, keeping like real close to each other. 4 hits, very nice.
Días. Muchas gracias. It was wishing us some good luck. I'm happy. So far, we've had pretty tame enemies, Icaros.
Yeah, I mean, if people think that this is my seed, like wow, like I'm really like overjoyed that you guys might think that I can roll this thing out, but who knows? I don't know. Like if like in the upcoming levels, like the true. Oh no, Sigil just under jump a
So
little bit
they're
there.
gonna miss.
Yes.
And you know the best part is, my dear sis, it's a forced twisty.
Or maybe like the pipe is actually the pipe that is over there might be like a better like routing. So
Let's see. Let's see. I'm banking on forced twisty.
you skip a level.
Yeah, you get to skip 5, 6, and you know I don't mind skipping this because I absolutely hate this level.
Why? Like the parabeetles are beautiful.
No, I have to P-wing this because my jump skills are non-existent, and the fire chompy always gets me. Yeah, everybody in that thing is out to hurt me, and yeah, 5, 6 is a big negative for me. No.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, all this game is made to make you suffer, so I don't think that a particular level can just deal that amount of suffering.
That's true. That's true. And so we have Sigil grabbing a Pleco wing and Pyramid. Interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised to see it in 5. Like I usually see it in 2.
Where it belongs, or oh, ShyGuy having a little bit of trouble trying to bonk that beetle to the wall. Maybe he didn't like fully load like the brakes on the right side, so that's why like the beetle didn't break.
Yeah, it ricocheted.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh my god. Trying to go for the fancy stew, he jumps over there and taking damage in the process. So hopefully this guy doesn't get him. No, he's cool. He's out.
Mew. All right, and we're gonna see what our first airship is gonna be. Ew. It's the best airship of La Princesa. You know, the World 3 airship. You love to see it.
It's a very very nice airship in my opinion. I like the design and I like the color. The only thing that I don't like is normally the coupoling that is waiting for you like at the end, but because of the randomizer we actually have Morton, so it's not quite of a bad of a fight.
She's our fashionista. She is goals for us, Icaros. How could you not want to face her? She goes out, you know, she shows you her love by giving you candy, and Sigil.
Sigil Mime actually made a huge mistake. They're trying to like kill that little beetle over there, but he managed to spawn the other one. But was that World 1 that I saw on there?
Yeah, it looks like World 1 to me.
Also, we'll be joined also by the doggo commentary like at some point.
Yeah, no, doggy percent is always welcome, you know, because then chat gets to experience the greatness of owning triple doggies. You know, tres peritos for everybody. And, you know, we love the doggos.
Also, this, I mean, I think that I noticed that this World 1 definitely looks quite vanilla because of where the lock was placed, but I know that the fourth was definitely in a very like how can I say this? Not quite like the spot that you would find it in vanilla, but still, which one would you prefer to play? Like the fourth or the level? Like we're going to see after ShyGuy goes to the Skyway.
Yes, the cloud run for fun here. You know, taking a couple of parabeetles to the face.
Ooh, nice dodge there for the fire snake. Like, very nice. Alrighty, so both of our runners are gonna be entering this World 1 and they will be like, man, so many levels.
It's a long one. This is a very long one.
Okay, ShyGuy opts to go for the level, which is 5-8. 5-8 has a peace beat try to be done, where you would gain enough height so you can get rid of that Lucky 2. But be careful now, because going through those nasty spinies, it's okay. He actually made it work very, very nice, even despite that he was small. Now Sigil is on his way to just finish like the first level of the world. And let's see which world is gonna be. I mean, which level is gonna be next. And it's
Oh baby, 8-2.
I mean,
Yeah.
no boss battles on site, so very good. No PTSD happening to me, so we're all good.
8-2 is that level that you take the sands of shame, and but because of that tail there, ShyGuy was able to bypass going down the sands and getting that little boost towards the end. And interesting.
I was really hoping to see like the skippy legs glitch too, that when you gain enough peace speed and you're about to fly and you land on a sand, then you have to get out of the sand and you have like this skippy legs animation. It's so fun.
Oh yeah, I've seen it before. It is cute as a button. It's like he's airwalking.
Exactly, like Jade mentioned. Alrighty, so the last level of the world will be... Oh my god, what are these levels? Like, they are so tamed.
I know.
Where is the chaos?
They are tame. Wow. So that's what it is. One day we shall learn it and put it through. Don't ask me to learn it, because I'm still a tadpole. But we'll leave that to Jade. We'll leave that to Jade.
Or Meme Queen. Or second hammer bro, well, third hammer bro of the seed has a hammer. Now Sigil, because he he plays the fourth, he has himself allowed to go into these coin ships. So let's see if he somehow gets rewarded by it. Oh no, the stun! No, jump! And speaking of stuns and jumping, oh my god, Larry, okay, at least it was just a 2-hitter. And Sigil got a human monster special there, frog suit.
We gotta embrace the froggy. OP froggy.
Oh, and speaking of the sense of Haxor, we have it there, like by Sigil. You don't know which enemy set you have like on the other side, so it's very like nice to take it safe,
The hammer suit was in the princess letter.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't like this level either, Icaros. I just
I'm very surprised how you dislike many of the how can I say this, the levels that are so like tame and there's no worries about it, and then you prefer
someone recently got me a SNES controller, because I play with an Xbox controller, and let me tell you, that makes a huge difference on the easy level. And we have 3-7 with a friendly set.
Yeah, like a flaming enemy set. Oh my god, and the Paragomas too. ShyGuy, be careful. Don't get scammed by those fire jumps.
Fires! It's fires everywhere. Oh no. Yes, Jade. Heels actually sent me an SNES controller. It's like, it's about time you stop using your Xbox. And oh baby, we're in Disney World! Yay! 7F2. Speaking of which, you are the reigning queen of Icaros.
Yeah, I still like to call it like the greenhouse of hell, because when you play 100 F2s back to back, it's not like the level doesn't get like easier, it just gets annoying.
I because I said I was gonna do it. I got in that hack, are you ready?
Alrighty.
6,969 deaths. You know, I wanted to have the
Wow.
blessed number of fatalities, and it was amazing. Because, you know, you always got to stay blessed, sis. Always.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty, so we have ShyGuy with a fanfare over there, delighting us with a nice triple star there. And ShyGuy will be using his hammer right away. I can understand the play, given that you would have to play like a couple of more extra levels in order to get the thing done.
And the
But
other
it's too
40
early in the
probably
seed.
7F1, because they're usually paired together most of the time. So who wants to be bothered with that, though?
The thing, though, is that it's very early in the seed, so World 6 is still out there. World 7 might be just a one luck and go, pretty much. So I'm very curious about what Sigil is gonna do in this scenario.
Yeah, and we have World 2 where breaking that rock can, you know, lead to skipping a whole lot of levels. I think ShyGuy is banking on there being another hammer out there.
It's a nice gamble situation, but who knows?
And that is sure not a hammer. Yikes.
This level, I can completely tell you, like, yeah, this is a nightmare in Randomizer, but
like
again, I mean, I was gonna say, but at least with this enemy set, everything is so great. When you have a boss best or you have like the fire enemy set, it just becomes like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, because when you're going through that area where you have to clip through the Great Wall, and that boss best just, you know, eats you into oblivion. And although you don't want that to happen, it is quite funny. And one of the things I'm known for is playing bad and feeling good. So I'll laugh at stuff like that. Also, 3F2 on deck, so this is happily invalid.
It's very funny that you mentioned, because throughout this tournament, I think I've only seen like, what, 4 valid seats? Like 3F2 is actually making now like the rebellion by saying like, I am not like the Bowser's bathtub, like I have my own free will and I can be whatever I want to.
And we also had early Air Force, so you know, I'm happy. I'm just happily, you know, seeing some invalidness, and invalid is the best valid. And for once, the meta of the closest fort being the bridge wasn't true, Icaros.
Ooh, but at least ShyGuy gets another hammer out of the situation. Now the thing is this a triple forter though, and there's another lock that we might not be looking, and the other fort is in the other side.
And we have your hubby's known door 3 fort right here on deck. So yes, that is Husbando's trademark door 3 fort. You know, and I call it that. I refuse to call it door 6, even though that's what it is, 3F1. But you know, it is Teeksie's door 3 fort.
Oh, and speaking of triple fort, indeed, there was a situation where you had to play another fort, and look who's guarding it. 6-6.
Oh, baby! 6-6! Oh, happy town. So this is turning out to be a nice and happy and friendly seed. You know, you love to see it. They're, you know, little cheap there to show some love. But the enemies...
Good enemy said.
Yeah, this is not bad at all. You know, 6-6 is being nice. And we haven't seen too many nanny bloopers. So we just had maybe 2. And ShyGuy has to be very careful right now.
All the fart plans in the world.
Okay. Out of danger.
Oh, but that Paragoomba. Look that he had other intentions right there, but okay, he actually made it out. While Sigil also decided to follow ShyGuy's steps and actually using the hammer too in that World 3 layout, so luckily he's gonna be rewarded with another hammer in this world, so let's see if he doesn't skip it though. Speaking... sorry, go ahead.
F2, sis. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, like, speaking of another, like, fort that you would always see, like, in World 8, like the sauna. The sauna and the bathtub sometimes are paired up together, you know, like the fire and water, so...
You go from one extreme to the other, and that's actually pretty dang good, if you think about it. Also, for those who are not in the know, that airship that Sigil was on was the World 6 airship. And Fireflower on deck. So, what airship are you hoping to see this time around, sis?
I think it's World 1, honestly. Like a nice and easy one.
I'm gonna think World 5. Oh well, World 2. Here goes that idea. I was hoping to see World 5 airship for some unknown reason. Yeah, get that poop percent. Also, I do not like this for Lemmy, but luckily, you know, ShyGuy does have fire because he can get underneath that big luggy set that's over there on the right and become a true menace.
Alrighty, so we get to see on Sigil's side that he's getting his hammer. I'm not sure what is gonna be like his thought process, you know, like about like which fort should I do now, but he's skipping one of the dot forts, so the thing is that he doesn't quite know like the other side of the map, so he might actually like, you know, he won't see like the bridge building here, so he will be like, okay, so it might be the other one then.
Yeah, and then we have here another beta stage, the World 6 beta stage, you know, which I lovingly call Swim for Your Life, Charlie Brown, and...
Interesting name for a level. I've never heard that. Or I haven't heard that in a while.
Because, you know, 9 out of 10 times, you know you miss that log of salvation. And you spend most of the time swimming in freezing cold weather. So yes, you gotta swim for your life. And this is a Jugum cloud, which means if we see any of the other blessed levels like 5-9, Atlantis, 7-5, more likely than not, ShyGuy will probably go ahead and cloud that.
Oh, but we have one big world over here, like the troll pipes being on, so we have more levels to explore in this World 6.
And we have now gotten the protection of Angelic Jade there on ShyGuy's side as we are battling donuts and lots of donuts. And I do like this level, Icarus. I actually do like it. Yeah, just gotta hold right.
Yeah, 5-5 is quite of a fun level, honestly. Like, I really like the design or the concept that you're just only standing like on those dumb platforms. I really like it. And for our next fort, we have 6F3. I don't believe that ShyGuy, because like he took like that star over there, might actually go for the clip. But he actually managed to get away without being damaged, while Sigil is in a very tough spot right now with that 6-6
has to be very careful.
No! He was just touched by the 1 pixel of that fireball. That's so unfair.
I disagree. I disagree. But I have bitten the dust in that same exact spot. And we have coin ship action right now for ShyGuy. But that I seriously disagree with. That hit on poor Sigil.
Alrighty, so we have a forking here. We have 1-3. I do believe that was a fire nipper. He was just standing way still, like he was like, like I have
And
something for
see,
you, but
and we have a
I'm not
little
gonna say.
chunky in the wild. We're gonna see the item grab for sure. And what are you hoping for the item, my dear Sith Lord?
Honestly, I hope it's a flower.
A flower? I'm
Yes.
banking on it being a frog suit.
Huh.
Huh.
Well,
I
when I
wasn't
asked
expecting that.
when I ask for that item to be a hammer, it's never a hammer, so I didn't want to jinx the runner.
I was expecting it. I was expecting frog suit. I was expecting frog suit.
Okay, interesting decision by using that hammer
I don't
over
think
there.
I would have used it.
Yeah, me neither. But it's still, skipping a level that could potentially be like an auto-scroller, it's always... I mean, it would be quite the luck, you know? No, and Sigil using like the frog suit, hoping like it wasn't going to be like a nice level to navigate in, and it's the sun.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Yeah, you don't want frog suit in 5F2. I barely can manage on a tail, but imagine Froggy.
Nice decision by ShyGuy, but I'm afraid of him not actually taking the checkpoint, you know, like getting into the pipe and actually going out. So hopefully he doesn't have like any like mishaps in this World 7 airship.
And the one
to
known
answer
as Sister Joy until they change my name like they usually do, and I'm joined by, the one and the only Darth Sith Lord Icaros, mi hermana. So, I'm the happiest person right now. And we have La Princesa, and she's chunky.
a chunky princesa, but she only ordered like a junior bacon cheeseburger, so she's still keeping that diet, I see.
I know you gotta stay fit and trim, man. She got a little bit chunky, and so she eased up on the baconators there and took a salad.
Yeah.
And look at my airborne.
Alrighty, so
Lemmy was 5 hits, Icaros. Oh.
I am quite surprised by the lock layout in this World 2 map. Also, like the way that the people are speculating in chat, like to say that you wouldn't roll like seed 1, and this has been really nice. Like, see, like I am telling you that the darker side of the Force is gonna happen.
Chad has no faith in my baby seed abilities, This is brutal. I do not roll bad seeds. I roll baby seeds, y'all. I don't know what you're talking about. I disavow anything that was bad and just blame it on Jade for hashing my mellow. Bros. The hand stage from World 8 is the bros, where they come and they show you some hospitality. See, look at that.
Oh no.
ShyGuy got a fireball to a face and then a stomp from a sumo. If that ain't hospitality, I don't know what is there, sis.
Oh, nice piece by ShyGuy over there. The thing here is that I do believe that the Chungus actually was way too friendly. He wanted to chest bump, and look at that, just giving it stars. Like, come on.
Oh, this might be a very long 6. You.
Hey, speaking of being long,
it's
honestly, but look at it. Like, where would you see a 5-3, no Paragoombas, no Boss Bass, no like fire chumps like lying your way like through the place, and it's actually like having like the Kuribo shoe enemies. Like, what is this? What have you rolled?
It's vanilla. It's very vanilla. I love 5-3. I love 5-3. Yeah, I'm probably the only person that loves 5-3, but I think 5-3 is a hoot. And when you have Boss Bass in there, it just gets the blood pumping on an early morning. You just gotta love the extra challenge. And so we're seeing the rock break in World 2, which was to be expected.
Honestly, I'm impressed, given that it was just one level to skip. So pretty much like that hammer would have come more in hand in World 8 because there was no lock inside or anything, and it was just one level to skip. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the World 8 is gonna happen. Although we have seen, 27 minutes into the seed, we haven't seen World 7 yet. And yeah, World 8 can also take another like 10 minutes if, like the layout is completely, well. But I do believe that ShyGuy might actually want to at least make sure that he has resources for that World 8, but sadly that was the only bro to fight, so... There's your 5 airship, sadly no poop blocks.
ShyGuy would fail in the Clash of the Nations. And we have Ludwig on deck, our Concerto Master. And we're getting the item grab.
Nice dodge there by Sigil.
Yes, indeed. And there's no such thing as to nuke. There's no such thing as to nuke. I have never to nuked anyone. No, no, no. I protect the Tanooks. So...
Ooh, decisions have been made. Like, you look at that lock over there in that pipe, so... Like, I saw 2 locks, and I think that, like, the path to the promised land is actually open, but the thing here is, where is that pipe that takes you to the promised land? Like, are we going to see some pipe amnesia from one of our runners? Like that they have to be traveling back and forth.
And 6-7 is another level I don't like, and it's for that one reason at the end where you have to stand on that donut block, and I always kind of release it, which means I gotta fall to my death. It's hilarious, so I don't mind it. Also, looking at people go through 5F, forgettable fort here.
Yeah, like this fort is very well known, that like only taking like what 20 seconds to beat, like maybe 20, maybe 30 if you're like a small and you want to play extra conservative. Like it's quite one of the fastest forts of the game.
Oh, Chad, when you protect the Tanooks, you gotta flame the fire flowers.
Right,
my seeds are easily conquerable by Kingslayer, so it don't matter what I roll. And we have so many levels and pipes. But this is a nice and mellow stage here.
I am impressed, honestly, that so far it has been like a quite linear, like World 7, but the thing here is that still that lock that was guarded by one of the that pipe being guarded by one of the locks might be the actual answer to finish this World 7, but let's see if, like, I don't know, like, if ShyGuy has to navigate more.
Is it the Giga Brain play? No! That 1000 IQ play. And technically it was. So, we're on the World 1 airship right here, the world's easiest airship. Let's see, gets the flower. So the question I have for chat right now is, how many obstacles do you think will be on the way to Best Dad Bowser?
I am really hoping for Stewie Carman raid type of World 8, like that you are like you're forced to play all 4 forts. maybe 3 levels, or like the hand bridge with 5 levels in front of the fort. Like, let's see. So far, we see a
We're
lock right there.
trying to protect the Tanooks. ShyGuy is a Tanook, I think.
ShyGuy is not a Tanook.
No? Oh yeah, he was
No.
the Tanook champion. Yeah, he got promoted.
Yes.
But Sigil is a Tanook. We must protect the Tanook. So no, all of them. Bad chat. Also, thanks to those who salute. The only thing is, you have to kick Bob. You know, you gotta kick him to the curb like a bad Tinder date. It looks like
Oh my god. All right.
Look at that! It's Disneyland!
Oh no.
7-8 on deck for ShyGuy. You know, when you see 7-8, you see all the wonderful dancing flowers. You can't help but be happy. And you know what probably would have been absolute hilariousness is if that 7-8 vanilla item was
The hammer
suit.
suit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Sigil just dodged. No! Like the
No!
marble, but it still got squashed in the head by that hammer. Also, I do believe that the princess actually gave out like a hammer because ShyGuy really lucked out this time by not having any hammers like into World 8. So we just got to see like, you know, like that the first screen, and then we saw the Bowser Valley. So very nice.
We have 3-9 beta on deck, giant enemy set, which means 3-9 easy mode beta. You know, you love to see it when it happens because you could get the best set, which is the fire set, and you get to have those little fire nips that show you love. So at 33 minutes and 40 seconds, we have ShyGuy entering Casa de Bowser and Icaros. This was a pretty fast seed.
Indeed it was. It was very peculiar. Like, despite that it was rolled by you.
No! Yes, for those in chat who said Icaros, you guys get absolutely nothing. But for those of you who believe that I rolled it, you get that shiny can of Diddly Squat. And my eternal gratitude for believing in me. But yes, this mercy was mine. And as I say something, ShyGuy, it bites the dust. Oh dear.
Oh my god. Normally, like, if you're like in that roughest spot that you cannot get like on the top part, you're not trying to aim for that other like type of level. And oh my god, Sigil encountered Atlantis. Where is Atlantis?
He skipped
it!
He skipped it with
god.
the rock! Break the rock! I used the cloud. So Atlantis did make an appearance.
Oh my god. So ShyGuy actually skipped Atlantis blindly. Like, he didn't even enter to the level or anything. So that's awesome. That's really awesome.
That's some Teeks level luck there. You know, where you get the blind cloud. Because Teeksy will blind cloud in a heartbeat. And we're going to see Cuddle Strats on deck with our best dad, Bowser. You know, oh, Icarus. This was supposed to be a jet seed. It was supposed to be a jet seed.
Yeah, but mistakes were made, I think. By, you know, like, oh my god, Sigil got clipped over there, like in that 2-3. But yeah, as I was saying, like, yeah, the fireballs in Statue Room are always so nasty that sometimes you cannot just dodge them, so it happens. But give out your GGs for your winner of the game number 1. I can see the distress in ShyGuy, like, oh my god, like, did I get a snipe? Did I get a snipe, please? No.
Get your GGs out with an official race time. And I saw that, Trenton. I saw, don't you dare. Don't you dare! With an official time of 36 minutes and 10 seconds, we have our gold medalist, ShyGuy. And at the immediate finish, we have Sigil saying, you know what? I'm out of here. So get your GGs out for Sigil for making a wise decision. Because once you see Atlantis, you know, if Atlantis wants to party, you got to say no. So understandable. And Sis is getting ready to roll. Número dos.
We're gonna take maybe like a 2 or 3 minutes here. Like I'm not sure like how fast our runners can actually like get their seats ready, but we're still one more seat to go, and we're looking forward to see what's gonna happen. Like if this was a very like impressive, tame, Tanuk friendly seat by Crystal. So let's hope that we can maintain like the shape and form, you know, like the consistent like scenario, like that it's not like such a horrible time, because yeah, I will roll the next one. So see you guys in a few.
See, chat, I do protect the Tanuks. So ShyGuy says ShyGuy should be in the upper level of the bracket, so that's good to see. So get some hydration, folks, and we'll be right back.
All right, everybody. For those that are just joining right now, like welcome in. I am happy to announce that I am joined by my fellow commentator, Krista Joy, my sister in soul, pretty much. I just let the runners, like I just released them, so they're gonna be like starting in a few seconds. So Chad, which world do you think we're gonna be starting with, and which level? How about you, sis? What do you think about?
I'm hoping for the World 3 Angelic Jade Starter Pack. You know, gotta make sure they have no hammer opportunities at all. So
nice. So I'm gonna say World 2, just because it's interesting when it's World 2, you know?
Ooh. RWO in effect right now. One pipe Monty there. But look at that, 4 pipes just sitting there, sis.
Okay, gotta get like one of the items so you can make sure to get through this piranha level.
Yes.
Our runner's going to get rewarded with a nice item though. Let's see.
That's
not bad.
Yeah, that's a nice item, sis. Real nice item. You're being stingy right out the gate, sis. Wow.
I'm impressed that like both of the runners, there's no path divergence here, but they're pretty much like close over there. Like they see the lock, so they know that they have to play the fort, but where is that pipe that takes you to the fort?
Yeah. And what fort do you think it will be, sis?
Well, I am really hoping that we get like very friendly start, so if we have 3F1 as the first fort, I will be very happy, you know. Shoutouts to Dortix.
Yes! Happy commentary! Yay! They agreed. See how they agreed with you, sis? They were like, yes, we totally want Jesus Door 3 Fort.
Alrighty, so yeah, sorry about that. I know that I am very I should actually get my name tag with like Icaros and puppies whenever I commentate. I don't know.
Yeah, well, at least it's better than what they give me, sis. Like, how many names have I had? Yeah, it's like a new name for me every week, and it's usually something fantastically awful. So yeah,
fantastically.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I wish I was called Dr. Doolittle, but you know, Chad would never want that. In fact, you know what Chad was saying? They should name me this time. Krista, fantastic. You know what? We'll roll with it. It beats what Trenton wanted, which is swipe left for Bob. You know, listen, Bob and I will never go on a Tinder date. Yes, I'm going to swipe him so far left, he's going to be in, you know, instead of the Navy, he's going back to the Army. And I'm not a fan of this level, and I'll tell you why, because I can't fish jump to save my soul.
ShyGuy is in a very rough position right now, like without swimming over there. Meanwhile, Sigil actually kept like a very nice power up to navigate through this like cheap land. And by cheap I mean cheap, you know. But both of them made it out like quite nice, so they're not that far away from each other. And which item do you think we're gonna find in this second
I am gonna believe in the frog suit. I have to believe in embracing your inner human mustard. You know, why would you not want to be Froggy for a couple of seconds and you get a Pleco wing instead? Oh well, all my hopes are gone.
Well, we embrace then like the power of the how is it called again? I mean, I know that it's called a Pleco, but I used to know like the scientific name for it.
Oh, the P-wing?
Yeah, like we gotta brace ourselves in like having like our inner Pleco.
Yes, you gotta embrace the Pleco-ness, you know, become one with my swamp sis. And we have first up La Princesa. You made her weak. I told you, it's La Princesa. You know, es la raza, mi amor. Oh,
I am very sorry, Wendy. Like, if my comment about like you being on a diet just because you were chunky the previous seed made you actually just wait straight up, like, you know what? I'm not even eating anything. I'm really sorry, Wendy.
I mean, she went on the Starving Marvin diet. Oh no, you went on the Starving Marvin diet from South Park. Also, we have 1-5 proper yet again for ShyGuy. Yeah, it made its appearance. We need some 1-5 beta. That's the better 1-5. 1-5 proper can go away. 1-5 beta is where it's at. Or at least for me, I like 1-5 beta. It kills me, but it's a hoot.
Honestly, 1-5 beta was fine until the randomized enemy set came along. Like that was the moment that I just said to myself, no, this cannot be it. And speaking of, you know, nice levels, I hope you're happy.
Yes, I'm super happy right now. 7-8 is where it's at, especially when you have tunnels filled with lots of love. Let's see if ShyGuy is probably going to go for the item this time around.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't blame him at all. Is he going to actually get the item? Oh, there he is. And it's a Tanuki!
Yay, kitten! You know, sis, when I play Z3, that is the sprite I use, the Tanuki Mario sprite.
Oh, nice.
Yes, to show that I am one with the Tanooks in spirit, because y'all ain't getting me to play for y'all. I'm still a tadpole. But this too is long. Ooh.
Well, at least we're going to see like another pipe transition there, and oh no, Sigil being forced to, you know, he was going to take a death anyway because of those fireballs over there. Meanwhile, ShyGuy in 6-8 with that boss fest that it's not gonna be a problem for him, so he just gotta outrun him. Very nice.
Alright, going in packed with fire this time. Telling those poor innocent plants, if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. And that pipe is worth jack a lot of nothing, sis.
Yeah, it was a troll pipe right there, similar to some of the World 7 pipes too. So, at least, I mean, both of the first have to be played. Like, one might actually make you skip a level, the other one might not.
Well, we know that the bottom lock probably won't break from this.
The thing is that I saw a lock next to the to the Toad house, so probably that's gonna be the one that is not gonna break instead. So,
yep.
Yikes! They have to play like that other fourth either way. Oh my god!
That's fun deck. Let's go with an angry sun. Okay, so Son of Fun is right there to, spread love and cheer to everyone. So far, looks like a good scene. It looks like a good scene.
I am shocked, honestly. As in, like, I was expecting this to see the seed before, not now, but at least it was an angry son that, just get rid of him.
Listen, why were you expecting... Wait a second. Why were you expecting that out of me? I actually do try to protect the Tanooks. Sometimes a little person known as Angelic Jade, will have me roll a seed for her, which throws off my equilibrium, and then ends up, with the Tanooks having a slightly harder time. But, I do try, sis. I really do. Now, I'll flame the fire flowers in a heartbeat. Like, fire flowers, they can get torched. But, the cute suitors, no, you gotta protect the Tanooks. I'm a Tanuke mommy. And bro's offering another Pleca wing. So, secret bro.
I do wonder, though. Oh my god.
7-8 and 7F2. Now see,
I do wonder.
If we had the guessing game, they would have blamed me for this, even though I didn't roll it. They would have said, yeah, this is 100% one of those dirty diaper seeds that Crystal rolls. Just because Chad likes to blame me for everything anyway. Also, I'm loving the Tanuke strats here.
Wait, hold up. The actual 1F lock actually made Sigil skip 7-5. So, I am gagged.
No! Actually not. That's not the meta. How dare it? How dare that one for it? Listen, Trenton. You cannot blame me. I'm innocent. And we have the World 4 airship for ShyGuy right now. ShyGuy showing why he was the Tanuke champion. Very tough competitor. Very, very tough competitor.
Alrighty, so far I am very impressed the way that Sigil maneuvered that situation over there in 7F2, and Ludwig was just a ringtone today.
Innocent with a question mark. And you guys are the ones that keep putting me on probation. You know, justice for Crystal. Justice for Crystal. I swear. You know, sis, Trenton made me the original name change of Bad Ideas Incorporated. And I have been a living meme ever since. So yeah, Trenton, Bad Trenton. See, I would change your name to, you know, the obliterator of crystals. And we have 3-8 on deck for ShyGuy.
Honestly, I am really I'm feeling relieved because this World 1 is going to be way shorter than the previous one. Like, you're going to just play this level, and then we're gonna have like another force right there. And yes, unfortunate death on Sigil there. Ooh.
7F1 and a lucky tail equip for ShyGuy. You know, that way you don't have to go and check everything nor get a cute suit. So he can roll with the Angelic Jade.
I wonder if the last item here on Sigil's side is gonna grant him another like tail too. Oh, it is. So hopefully he maintains it, you know, like for the rest of this World 1.
We got some Boomerang Bros on the World 6 tile set, all for a Tousle star.
Where are the hammers? Where are the clouds? This is supposed to be a jet scene.
Jet scene? No, that's my job. You're the one who, you know, rolls the bad seeds that I still get blamed for. You know, because chat is mean. Chat is mean. They always blame me for everything. And, you know, it's the same thing in every community, sis. Zelda community, I get blamed. Z3, I get blamed. And ShyGuy taking an Iggy to the head and losing that fire. That's a sad day.
I think he was so close to actually getting those 10 fireballs in. Like, I think that he just got hit when he was landing the 9th one. Like, it was heartbreaking to see that over there. And Sigil is gonna be way happy to encounter like that 7F1 right now.
Yeah, most definitely. And we have another 2-forter right out the gate. And we're starting off, I don't think we saw this last game. Troll Fort.
No, we didn't. So we see ShyGuy going through the nice Troll Fort over there. Didn't pay the toll though, like for taking damage. So what is this? What is happening? Alrighty.
What is happening here?
And it's a
What?
5-hitter boom boom. Now I don't believe that 4F2 is gonna be paired with 4F1. Right? Question mark? Oh, ShyGuy just opting to not play the fort, and he doesn't need to, so very nicely done there. Like, very nice read on the map.
Yeah, it always feels good when you can dodge extra levels. No one needs the DLC. And our names have returned back, Ikaros. You've lost the puppy friends. No.
They're gonna start barking like at some point, I promise.
Yes, but at least I'm normal again, and not some fantastically awful name that the chat has decided. Potable hand stage on deck for ShyGuy. What item are you thinking, sis?
I really hope that it's a cloud. Ooh, got some king
potential
players.
To get 3 hammer suits. Ooh, baby.
Now this is like feeling like an Icaro seed, like short and sweet, and now it makes sense why ShyGuy didn't play the fort. Like the lock was right there, so yeah. You see, like if I was racing, I would have lost right there, just because I would be so blind, and I would be like always like, okay, two fourths, like mandatory twisty, two fourths, and oh no, Sigil taking the death to the troll fort.
I guess Sigil was like, I'm gonna do bro a solid and just go ahead and pay the toll for ShyGuy. And oh no, he did. Are we going downstairs for Sigil? We are. Yeah, I am scared to death to go downstairs because of the fact that it can be more perilous than upstairs.
Alrighty, so we start World 3 with a cloud play over there in ShyGuy's side. Troll pipes right there. Have we seen any hammers yet?
Oh.
So if this is a hammer, I would certainly hammer that locking. Oh no, wait. Wait.
Wait a second.
Play the level.
It is a hammer.
I would play the level and go to the pipe. Yes. Yeah, you don't have time to be like wandering, playing 2 levels and then trying to get into one of those forts and be in the wrong one. So
we have
very lucky.
Favorite level 610 on deck for ShyGuy.
I see those fire nippers. I see them. I know that they want to throw fire at you, but
no, they're just blowing a kiss, and you can see the trajectory of the kiss. You know, it's like an alley-oop type of kiss. He's showing love and affection, Icaros. Would a nipper ever nip you, do bad nips? I don't think so. Yeah, I can't believe our nips would nip you in the wrong way. Yeah.
Alrighty, I love what ShyGuy like went through his head right now, like, oh my god, I have to play a fort, but then he was like, wait a minute, I just got a hammer. So he will be on his way to the next world that we have left, World 4 and World 6. So let's see if the hammer play in World 6 is not gonna be needed or necessary because, choices, you know? Salt-free Morton, let's go to. Alrighty, so we have an anchor. And we enter to World 4. We have a see a 4 play a 4 situation, and there it is, Dorotix. I like to call it Dorotix because pretty much, like as Krista J was mentioning, TX88 pretty much made its own kind of like a trademark of going for that door 3 in his normal vanilla runs and sometimes in random races. It's a very particular trick to do 1 frame perfect pretty much, and that's not the fort sadly, but you would rather, just play it like right away, since the fort might be like in the other way, and another triple fort for World 4, that's yikes. Sigil playing the first level in World 3, and it's actually 5-3, so very nice cloud by ShyGuy. This is a very long level. Now in this scenario we have also like quite a tame enemy set, only seeing like Valkyries in training and some Koopas over there, so I'm really hoping that this next section is also like equally tame. Except for that, I really disagree game. I wasn't expecting to Boss Pass to show up last minute, but there he is. And no, Sigil mistimed his jump right there and took an unfortunate death. All 3 forts require pretty much, but here ShyGuy will get another chance of getting another hammer suit, so hopefully if he has another mishap as in game 1, he at least will have a backup hammer suit. Very nice dodge over there. Now Sigil with the leaf, well, he had a leaf, commentator's course over there, and then he's gonna be entering the next level. It's 7-6, that with the tail! Oh no, the angelic jade meme over here, like clipping with the tail. 3 tries. Oh my god, is he going to be stuck here? Is he going to take the death? Oh, but he clips because for some reason, for everybody, clipping with the tail has been quite easier instead of like clipping normally. I don't know. I don't get you people. I don't get you. But still, clipping 7-6 is it's good. It's good. You love it.
You know who started the whole tail clip thing? We have to blame Jade for that. Because
Yes.
that's the one who endorses tail clipping. You know, even though we know that the best clip, well, I can't clip, so I can't say what's the best clip, but I would think it's just a regular Mario, you know, but then here comes Jade with her speed running, everybody, you know, is beneath me, tailspin strats.
Alright, now let's see if Sigil remembers that he has just seen one lock and he opts to go for 610.
I think he's gonna opt to go with 610. I hope.
No, he's gonna try to play the levels.
Oh no!
Oh. Okay, but he's saving the hammer though. He's saving the hammer, so might be huge in like coming up like in this World 6, or it might actually be like not the best decision, and ShyGuy will just pull out like his lead.
Yeah, because right now, you know, ShyGuy's getting ready to enter World 7, his 7th world. So it would take a whole lot of skips on Sigil's side to even remotely make up some of this time. And right now, ShyGuy is in what the Z1R folks call the catbird seat. And we have Roy being a little bit on the chonky side. No, it's 2 hits. So 2 hits and a bunch of fire to the brain, and the bum has been swiped left. Just like Bob, you swipe left. Roy's a bad teammate.
That had to be at least a 4-hitter Roy, like because he landed like at least 5 or 7 6 or 7 like fireballs, and then he actually got the fire kill, so yeah, probably a 4-hitter there. Now, is Sigil playing the right fort? Oh, he's opting to play both of them, but why? Like, you at least have to check. Also, these pipes are not leading to anywhere. You have to play forts here.
Fort right out the rip, and we have a Treetop in chat saying hello to us. So hello to you, Treetop. And we're glad you have made it here to watch some SMB3R madness with 2 pretty easy seeds so far, Ikaros.
Yeah, like let's see like how long or how potentially long this World 6 might be. We have plenty of stars in inventory, so start like spending them. So if you want to fight bros, use sick boxes. I think I've just only seen like 1 hammer so far, which is unfortunate. Okay, that would break the other lock that it was on the way. So I think the path to the castle is actually free now.
And to answer something in chat, I would love to be in SG Live 2020, but you know, my time traveling abilities are non-existent. I don't own a TARDIS or anything that would help me go back in time. So, you know, maybe, just maybe 2025. But 2020, I don't know, Ikaros, you think we can make it?
Well, if we have the ability to do such thing, I still would try to do it as well, just for the sake of meeting Tix again.
Also, we have World 2 airship on deck.
Yeah, and the last hammer bro that this World 6 provided another hammer for ShyGuy, so is pretty much on the driver's seat to finish this second seed. So chat, we're entering World 8. How many obstacles are we going to see? This is a potential sub 32, because if there's only one pipe and that leads to the valley and there's only like what, one level, like that might be it, pretty much. Okay, so we enter 8. There's sadly a mandatory level there. Valley, it's it! Let's go! I am... Okay,
Madre Dios, ayúdame. Why would you want the valid seat? No! No! This is the bane of my existence. You know, we're gonna definitely go see Rufus and say, you know, like, dude, we totally need to go back in time, you know, get rid of this valid seed. You know? Sure.
But I mean, what's wrong with having like a valid seat? I mean, the bathtub has to be like in Bowser's castle, not outside, you know? You know how weird it would be for Bowser to be in his bathtub outside, you know, like where people can see him?
Just means he has to get good at bathing. You know, you use some bathing strats. He'll be just fine. You know, in Florida it's always hot, so 9 out of 10 times I wouldn't be surprised if someone had an outhouse shower. But
oh my God.
yeah, I believe Bowser can totally handle it. But you know, and he can just walk a couple of worlds to get back to his level. And we have Navy here. Will ShyGuy save Bob? Ikaros, you think he's gonna save Bob again?
I don't think so. Let's see. Yep. I knew it. He was going to kick it. Alrighty.
It allows you to multitask there, chat. You know, that's exactly why I put it there. 7-6 on deck for Sigil. This, you know, these are levels I believe ShyGuy skipped.
No, ShyGuy actually played it. Like, that was a mandatory.
Oh, he did?
Right
oh, yeah, because it was on the way to the fort.
Yeah, like, Sigil has to keep a P-Wing and actually make sure to... No, what are you doing, Sigil? He doesn't know he can escape that with a P-Wing, no! He needs a little bit of that secret knowledge. Also, what is this dark room? Come on. Like, I think that the pipe to Bowser is the one in the farthest end of the handbridge. Never mind. Howdy, Bowser Valley. Okay, the potential of a sub-30 by ShyGuy is there. Let's hope that he just do not have like any incident with it.
Can I make one observation, sis?
Mm-hmm.
Your seed is gonna be quicker than mine.
Yes. As expected.
we have failed everybody. Yeah, because Chad is always out for blood. Alright. Gets through the first one. Going for this. These are practice clips now, chat.
Oh my god. Okay, he goes in there.
Has to
Hopefully...
hope that this scam laser is not there.
Okay, get rid of the fireball. Take your minute. Over there. Very nice. Otherwise, that would have taken his hammer suit right there.
So we're gonna say hi to the best dad, and then we have to say bye to the best dad. Even gets the gamer cow kick of disrespect. Yeah.
Very nice sub-30 by ShyGuy right there. I truly believe that when you mark yourself at sub-30 in a seed, you're pretty much in the major league of randomizers.
It might be a PB for him. I think that might be a PB. And I called it! Coming in with the gold medal, we have ShyGuy with a time of 29 minutes, 26 seconds, which is a PB! So get some extra GGs out for ShyGuy just for that.
Alrighty, so let's see if we can listen to some words by the runners. Welcome on in to the winner of this match for today. GG's ShyGuy for your performance today.
Thanks. Went much better than my last set.
Yeah, sub 30 hype, like people in chat mentioned.
Yes,
how do you feel about it?
You got a PB, ShyGuy. Let's go.
I don't expect fast from me. Sub 30 is like ultra jet, so I feel pretty good about that. But
although, like, well, there were like certain things that you guys were keeping it real close, like right at the beginning. But then I think that Sigil took an unfortunate death in 7-8, and that actually made, like, play him even more conservative than he already plays. And he, well, you kind of like extended your lead, like by not dying, by pretty much, just looking how like the map layouts were working out for you. Very interesting though that when you played 1F and you decided to go to the item, that lock actually opened up like the path like that goes to the south part, so you had to play 7-5.
I took a gamble because there were the two locks. That fort didn't have to break that one, so I took a gamble, and that didn't work.
It was weird for me to see that too, because normally, like, if it's still on the way, like logically, like 1F wouldn't like break like a lock like that. It would be like on the way, that it would be like a shortcut. It would be always like the one that, like, for an example, the one that it was like next to the Toad House. But with that happening, you encountered 7-5, which is still, you managed to go through it like pretty easy because you kept your Tanuki suit. Sigil, on the other hand, he actually managed to how can I say this, to skip it. But 7F2 does 7F2 things, so it's still very impressive performance by Sigil. Like I can see that you're like getting used to or getting around, like the levels, like you're getting your knowledge in. I'm very excited to see you moving forward, like if you're going to participate, continue participating like in SMB3 matches.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Right, I'm so excited about that.
GG, ShyGuy.
Yep, thank you. GG's to you too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this 8-2 now group, because we have you, Ikaros, we have your hubby Tixie, we've got the Frogmaster, we have Princess Peaches got it, Johnny Lane, we have the Warden, Danny Peace Beef, Flyer, and now ShyGuy, which means that one of you will be rolling up to go against Pro A. ShyGuy,
yes.
Ikaros. What are you guys thinking? Because one of y'all will eventually have to face Pro A.
Well,
I would not mind a rematch.
Yeah, I was gonna
make up for my last week's performance.
I do believe, like that ShyGuy has encountered like Pro A within this Swiss stage. So like Pro A is one of the veterans of the community. So even despite that he like had to fill in like coming out from his pseudo retirement, I want to say.
Like that's right. Brackets is now.
Like right now we're facing the brackets stage now, so if you get to see a rematch like with Pro, that would be quite of an interesting match right there. Also because
well, depending upon how the brackets go, usually first seed you'll get the bye or get one of the lower competitors, so that won't be for a while until semifinals level. But you guys are in the top seeded positions, y'all. Congrats!
Yeah, it's all downhill for me for now.
No.
I've used up all the good performance. It's all done.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to.
No, it is downhill from here.
No, I mean, we certainly like appreciate your praise and certainly like thank you, like for the compliment. But I mean, you like for me, it's the first time I think that well, maybe like the second honestly time that I actually make it to brackets. So it's for me it's a new experience, like that I get to see my name like with such incredible runners around me, and to see someone, I mean, I wanted to commentate this match in particular because it was just like around last year, like maybe like midway last year, or maybe it has been 2 years already, that I met ShyGuy in this community, and the way that you like kind of skyrocket on your performance, like it has been like a pleasure to watch. Like how you got this game, and you pretty much have been like so diligent with learning strats, with learning like the meta, with learning everything, and to see you like being in the part of the A2, I'm actually very proud of you, honestly. And and as for Sigil, I know that Sigil is one like for his first year like in the random SMB3 random community,
Yeah.
his first time in a tournament. He really has picked up like the game like real fast, like real nicely. Like honestly, Sigil, I know that you say that you were like at the end of World 6 when your contender finished, but that's actually a massive like way to say, okay, I can keep up. Like
Yes.
I am not like I do not finish like in the World 3
Yeah.
airship or something like that. So
Yeah. No,
And
I
honestly, oh, sorry, go ahead, go.
I had some dump deaths also.
I would say more like our unforced errors, honestly, because sometimes, like, for example, just not like mistiming, like where the piranhas are appearing. It's a very frequent like beginner mistake. Then you actually get used to it. Then you are actually like more aware of how they work. But although if you play in the seasons, in the season competitions that we normally do, sometimes that can be Kai, so those can be faster. So, but yeah, moving on the note, like I was going to say, like like Sigil, you have done pretty good like in this tournament too.
Thank you.
Yeah, and honestly, you weren't that far back.
Nah.
The World 7, I don't remember, but I don't think they were that long. And then both World 8s were really quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you honestly weren't that far behind.
Yes, I'll take it.
Yeah, GG's to the both of you as well. Sigil, you're one of the good, really great players from Z1R. So
Yeah.
you came and you showed out. Now you go back and probably destroy my poor mentor with the mentee mentor tournament that's coming up in Z1R, and I'm actually gonna enter that Icaros.
Nice.
Oh, I'm very happy. I'm
They
very
call it
excited.
the rookie Rumbo. So I'm gonna go ahead and join into that. Yumi has agreed to be my formal tutor for this, even though he's my mentor anyways. But he's gonna be my formal mentor for this. I'm really excited. And hopefully I can do you guys proud, and probably Sigil will take on a mentee and they'll just knock me into oblivion. But,
I don't know about that. You never know.
I believe in you, Sigil, okay? I totally 100 believe in your capabilities. Because remember, I commentated over in the Z1R land, buddy. And we're trying to make my roar the cannon roar, so there's the cannon Ganon roar, 100% sounds like him. It's canonically accurate. But ShyGuy, eventually you gotta join us again over there in Z1R.
Some people have been telling me to.
ShyGuy, can you join over there so I could beat you there?
Look, I'm glad all you Z1R people are playing SMB3, because when I play Z1R, I don't stand a chance.
Well, as for me, I'm just gonna say like, okay, I'm just gonna hide in my C3 bushes. Like, don't worry. Like, I don't think I will be like touching C1R like soon, because I haven't been in the vanilla game. So
it's fun. It is fun. But
I've seen that you guys have lots of fun of it. Like that's something I cannot deny. But before we wrap this up, I just want to say, well, our Swiss stage is it's like finishing, like I think with this with a match that is gonna happen like at 11 p.m. by Lovinity Jade and Ace King Spade. Here's the thing. I know that ShyGuy might advance, to the main bracket. Sigil, are you joining us with the Challenge Cup?
Wherever I end up, I'll play.
Let's go. That's the attitude. I'm really happy that you're gonna do that.
Yeah, Challenge Cup, a lot of the Z1R runners are going to be in there, so it's just going to be a big old Z1R family reunion over there in Challenge Cup. Yeah, but the true winner of everything is going to be Baby Malkier, because Baby Mal is, no, you don't understand, Ikaros, that baby's fucking cute. So, yeah.
I can imagine. But yeah, guys, any final thoughts that you might want to share?
No, I just want to say thank you for the restream and the comms.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes. And Gigi's and good luck going forward, ShyGuy.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
ShyGuy for finals. Let's go. Let's go, ShyGuy. We believe in you.
Yeah, don't put any money on that. That's
listen, you're a previous champion, amigo, so you have it in you. You have
Don't
it
worry.
in you.
Don't worry. Like first round is gonna be you and me, and then you're gonna like kick me out. So you can count on that.
I'd buy that for $1. I would love to see the two of you in action. I swear I thought Swiss was again next week too, but that goes to show you I was out for a week with mommy. So my equilibrium is all messed up. But I would love to see a match between you and ShyGuy. Chat and many people in the community, sis, have been wanting you to go against hubby.
Oh, I mean, I would rather take ShyGuy because I know that
that's a lot easier matchup there.
No, hold up. It would be a rematch between ShyGuy and I. So it's been a while since we raced together. So I would rather take that rematch, not that knowing that. Well, yeah, like please, like if Tix is watching this, like don't hi baby, don't worry.
That means that you are showing love by not obliterating your hubby. That's exactly
true.
You are extending him mercy. Be like, save your pity for the weak. But
pretty much
100%. So everybody, get your follow buttons mashed for ShyGuy and Sigil. Sigil is one of the best Z1R runners out there. If you were to watch him play, you will always be amazed, especially if he burns the raft when he sees it, because that is the true meta of Z1R. No. ShyGuy, champion here within our community. Both of these runners are so good, so please give them a big fat follow. But the biggest follow has to go to the greatest commentator that ever did commentate with me, mi hermana, Ikaros. Ikaros is so talented, artiste, gamer, and just an overall great person. So please make sure you give her a big fat follow, because, some days it is en español donde se disponible, but you'll always have a good time, even when it's in Spanish. You'll learn some words, quiere aprender español? Watch Ikaros scream and you will have a ball. Ikaros, it was so great doing comms with you, and I wish nothing but the best for you and brackets, sis.
Thank you so much, and thanks again for joining me in this Saturday morning. I'm really happy that everything is going well with your mother, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time available, and don't miss out the last matchup for the Swiss stage, and on tomorrow we're gonna have our bracket seating, so that's also gonna be quite interesting in the SMB3 Random channel. So, but for now, bye for now, and I hope I can get you guys soon. See you guys next time.
Buenos dias. Bye bye.